Title just stayed there for a couple of days. Title stayed there for a couple of days. Or at least
well, we are making a move on Saturday when we have to activate Mitch. But
I mean, it might
you
be
never know in this
somebody-
game.
Could be somebody else.
When you think you're in, you're out. And when you think you're out, you're in. So anything can happen. But right now, you know, he's here for the duration of this week up until Mitch throws. But things can change.
What do you think with Huff? He wins 11 games last year, he's lost 11 games this year. What does he got to do?
I think he needs to command his fastball. I mean, this is water over the bridge. We said it over and over and over. It's but that's what he needs to do. This is a guy that we need him to be good for us to move forward with the with our ball club, because he's proven in the past that that he has the stuff to have some success up here. He's a left-handed with nice and free delivery. He sits at 91 miles per hour for whatever duration of his outing is, which is pretty good. If you can command it, it'll be okay. He's got a decent breaking ball and a decent changeup. So he needs to command his fastball. Simple as that. I mean, got to get the ball down in the zone. And he's going down there to continue to work on that. Stats is not going to tell the whole story, because we already know that he can go down there to AAA and pitch well. He was asked to go down there and make some adjustments, and we're going to keep tab on that with the coaching staff or with himself. I think he understood that last night. I mean, life is about adapting, adjusting, and improvising. And if it's not working, and obviously it's not right now, then you need to change. You need to make some adjustments. A lot of people don't realize that it's a big difference between AAA and the big leagues. It's just not the meal money alone. I mean, this is the ultimate challenge up here, and there's a reason why this is the top level, and the elite guys are here competing every day. So some things might work down there that don't work up here, and we need David to be successful. I mean, without a doubt. For the best of our organization, the best scenario would have been if David Huff would have been pitching in our rotation effectively, and Jamar Gomez could have stayed in AAA and get some more season and then continue his development. But the fact is, this kid has pitched 3 good games up here, and at this level, results count. I mean, down there you want to see development and all that, but when you're up here, the results are what we looked at the end.
Manny, based off the conversation last night, are you satisfied with where Huff is as far as accepting that message and that what you guys want to see from him down there?
I thought that that we had a very good conversation. We were as honest as we could with him, myself and Tim, and I think David was very receptive and probably convinced that he needs to make some adjustments and he needs to continue to work on some things, because hey, the stats are there, we seen it. He needs to continue to work on his fastball command. Simple as that.
Yeah, were you guys like suggesting things for him to do and he wasn't doing them? To do it his way?
Not necessarily, but it's tough when people have been successful in the past, and then you ask them to maybe change certain things. But we suggest some stuff for him to do now in AAA, and we're going to keep tabs on it, and we ask him to try it.
And what do you thought of Jordan Brown so far?
It's still early. That's why I'm trying to give him as many at-bats as I can. But he's going to give you a quality at-bat. I've seen that already. I'm playing him in left field now and try to give him as many as bad as possible before, you know, we have to make a move, and he probably is going to end up costing him playing time or maybe get demoted or something. I wanna make up my own mind on, you know, what type of player he is, and that way, come spring training again, you know, we already know what the guy can do. And for the little I have seen, you know, he knows the strike zone, and he's going to give you pretty good at bat, but it's a small sample, so that's why I'm trying to take advantage of, you know, Travis being out right now and get Jordan as many at bat as possible so I can get a better read on him.
What about defensively? What have you seen from him?
Very little, because he has DH most of the time. So we saw him one day in Boston, and you know, we're going to see him today. So I'm not going to sit here and judge him based on shagging balls and batting practice. That's not the best time to judge guys. So I got to see him more.
Hey, is the thing going to be, if you guys think he can hit, you'll figure out what to do with it? That kind of.
Well, I don't think that's still going to fly. I think in this stage and age, you're looking for people who can play defense too. I mean, even if he can hit, can he hit for power too? I mean, we do have Travis here, and we do have you know, Grady coming back next year. So if he can hit, we still need to find if he's going to be, you know, playable enough at left, first base, in order for us to, you know, to use him more effectively.
Manny, yesterday you said half term is better. Still no timetable though.
No, we're anticipating that by this weekend he's going to take batting practice. I think the game, Sheldon, to expand a little bit on your question, it's heading toward a direction that
Even if he's a DH, he's got to do something else.
I think that every team is just trying to get away from a guy that can just DH and that's it. I mean, it gives us managers a lot more flexibility when you can rotate people through that spot, and when you can put a guy in the field. If we play in interleague, for instance.
Because there was an era when there were only DHs that did that, just hit, basically. I mean,
Yeah, there was an era where, hey, even kids in the minor leagues sometimes, if they were real good hitters, people would label them as, oh, he's an American League player, we can trade him to an American League team because he can DH. I don't think teams no longer see players that way. I mean, unless you're one of these clubs where you're pretty settled with 7 or 8 studs out there, and you just need a guy to hit, and that's it, don't worry about anything else. But that's not our case.
Do you prefer having a DH that can also play the field in a perfect one?
I think me and 29 other managers would prefer that.
Manny, did you get a chance to see Cabrera's play on replay at all, or
Yeah.
did you appreciate it any more than seeing it live? Or?
Very nice play. Yeah.
Manny, Masterson gets hit by batted balls a lot. Is there a reason for that?
Good guy, man.
I know he's a bigger target.
Well, he's a ground ball guy too. That helps. He's a ground ball guy, and you know they usually throw a lot of left-handed hitters at him too. Whenever we're playing a team, and the ball runs away from the lefties, and you know, that's what they try to do. They try to go up the middle the other way with him, because when you try to pull a sinker baller, you know the story. All those ground balls that he usually gets when he's on. So that's one of the reasons.
Keep a stat on that. Hit by batter. You got everything else.
Probably one of those sites.
Probably.
Fangraph or Baseball Reference, one of those. But we don't. And we do keep a lot of things. We'll have that one.
hit in Toronto, didn't
Twice.
he? Twice?
Charlie Nagy got hit a lot.
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie too?